Yeah, it helps with the big biters and stuff.
Slows them down from getting to the wall, so Spit can still reach over and hit the turrets, but they get self-repaired anyway, so it's not an issue.
Yeah. There's a mod that allows biters to swim.
Yeah, let's not have that.
It spawns a biter that swims. He's a lot weaker than the other biters, but he does swim.
Yeah, that, I want.
Even
if we get in biters that can swim and biters that can fly potentially, then I want robots flying around with machine guns attached to them.
yeah, just like let's patrol the base. You do the capsule robots, but are powered by the base, and they just float around the base. That'd be fantastic.
Basically, they just sit inside the robots, and whenever a hostile enters the robot range, they just take off and fly out like little gunships.
That'd be fantastic. Oh, I see. This is your logistics build. Okay, that is.
Yeah, it's missing the two chests we haven't got available yet.
So, where to put the science?
Well, all the other science is over here. Unfortunately, someone built a big thoroughway to the north of it. Now we've got loads of room to the south where that science is built right now, where the oil field is. There's a big empty space between the power supply and the just above the power supply and above the oil.
We also have this line that's coming out here to the side that we can use to extend our reach.
Yeah, I'll say we've got this area. We've got enough room to expand down, so it's not. We can build the next one here, but I think we have to start looking at outputting later on. Might be interesting to have a science train. make some science and ship it into the research labs.
I don't know.
It's stupid, but you know.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No,
right, so
difference between being a good idea and being an efficient idea. There's a difference.
Electric engines, assembly machines, and electric furnace. Okay.
Right, so which ones are you looking at right there?
Production.
Okay.
Create 2 production science packs at 14 seconds. So we need 7 of them being run at a time.
If we work backwards, if we build the assemblers to make the science first, and then build backwards from that, then you get the ratios much easier. As I learned when I did the other one, I worked for the wrong way around.
Those are 5.
Oh, we need assemblers on me. Assemblers. Assemblers.
So you need 5 for electric furnace. You need.
Maybe in the network.
10.
No.
10 for electric engines. And then you need a half of 1 for the assembly machine. Because they crafted half second. Okay.
Right. So what do you think? If we put down the assemblers and do the actual pack first, and then work backwards from that?
Well, let's see. We have engines here, right?
Yes, and the engine build is a little OP, I believe.
I think you're right. So let's go right from the engines and do a electric engine.
So again,
right?
Right, how many of these do we need? The actual assemblers.
Right,
they produce 2 every 14 seconds.
Yeah, so you need 7 of those, but for say electric engines, there's 10. So if we're doing as a per second basis, we need 5 electric engine setups.
But if I put down here the well, we'll do 8 because it's a nice number. Assemblers to produce the actual high-tech science, then we can feed into them directly. We can work backwards from them, basically.
You mean production, not high-tech.
Shh. Shh.
We do not have speed modules and processing units.
If I put down the assemblers for the production science here, then we can build back and feed this in.
We don't have enough space on our science thing to put.
No, we have to. The science thing itself is going to be redone. It either needs to be rebuilt with extra lanes passing through it, doing go up and down, or it wants to be everyone wants serviced out and have inserters passing them down.
Yeah. See, I do the whole doing 2 lanes on either side of them like that.
It works. That works. I've seen so far. I've seen 3 builds. One build is to have what you just did there. So you have the actual conveyor that's going above and below.
Yeah.
And I've also seen it where you get a pair of labs with conveyors coming down the middle, either side of them. So you'd have the 2 there, and you'd have the 2 there, and then you'd have another set of labs, and then another 2 there. And I've also seen it where you got 1 lab inserter, 1 lab inserter, and they just pass the science packs down.
Yeah, they pass science packs.
I kind of like the idea of the intermediate ones because you'd have to have loads of extras, but it kind of is space inefficient. But whichever way we do it, this needs to be moved because of the stone and the copper here anyway. Or the stone and copper need moving. Quite frankly, it might be easy to move the stone and copper because they're not hard to move.
No, because if you move the stone and copper, we have to move the furnaces. We're not doing that.
No, I mean down like 4 places, not move it that far. Just enough to get belts for the science above it.
Oh, we could just move the science literally right here.
Nah, too easy.
Open area.
No, you can't do that. It's too easy.
It's too easy. Can't do that. It's too easy.
Right, which one do you think we should go with then? Should we go with 2 labs belt, 2 labs belt, or a whole line of labs with the belts either side and in the middle? I mean, either way.
I would prefer the 2 labs belt one. It seems like the quickest and most route. Either that or do the pass through. Even though the pass through has less throughput, it's the easiest to set up ever.
Well, technically, you can put 3 fast inserters between each one anyway.
Yeah.
Although from a pure visual, having the science on the belt is nice to see.
Yeah.
Let's go 2 belt, 2 belt. If you're going to start on the actual next science thing, I'll start working on the layout for the actual labs.
Yep. I'll do science. You do idle labs. Wait.
Oh, we're out.
You do labs?
I'll do the labs, you do the science.
Alright, you do labs, I do science. Got it. Alright.
Because I roughly have the idea of how it should look, so.
Yeah, you do that then.
Yeah, we're going to remove these accumulators that don't need to be here anymore. Because we actually have accumulators now.
There's lube.
Okay, so I will leave those labs where they are to continue doing research though, and I'm just going to have a couple of my inventory to do it with. You know what?
Yeah, this goes right here.
We should be looking at that right now.
What should you be looking
Worker robot size because they're carrying stuff now.
at? Yeah.
Right, give me a lab. Lab. Just what you're doing.
Okay. Bunch of doings.
Alright. Get rid of all those trees, please, robots. Thank you. No. I saw that.
Belts from the beginning without the use of some item thrown into a stupid power armor.
What's that?
Can someone please make a mod that allows me to ignore belts so they don't move me? And it doesn't require an item to throw into power armor.
Isn't there an option for that? Oh, did I imagine that again?
You imagine it again. We talked about this before.
Yeah, I remember talking about it. I can't remember if I imagined that one or something else. I imagined a lot of things. Right, where to put these? If we go really far down here, get loads of room for extra science packs in the north. Okay, so
he has a very interesting imagination.
That's one way of putting it.
He imagines things all the time.
You there? Science lab.
It's so vivid that he thinks it's true.
Shh, it is true. Right, and because I'm lazy, just give me a blueprint of that.
It requires electronic circuits as well. Alrighty, take those then.
Haha, robots, screw you all. I just realised I'm building outside of their construction range so they can't use my blueprints against me. Okay, so that is basically it. So
let's see, what do the robots do?
They can't be here because of that one they can't get access to. That's me making that mistake there. And put that in my hot pack, it'll be easier. Why am I carrying those things? Go away. Right, lab. So the first lab needs to be there. We have it's 2 conveyor belts that side of it, and 2 conveyor belts that side of it, because it unfortunately is the outlier. Like that. In the right place, it helped. Doop. Boop, ba doop, 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 doop.
Doop, 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 doop.
Boop. Did anyone just hear the Mario theme song then?
I know what you're talking about.
Right, that will do. Now just got to get the belts in the right direction. Right, so belt.
That's going. Now I need sewing machine, which is iron and electric circuits. Okay. Iron over there.
So this should work quite happily. Right, so they come down, and they can go back up to that one. There, so these guys will go down this side. And then back up.
There are times where I think, who put us in charge of this build?
And they go back up that way. Because if it goes back up, it'll save all the hassle.
One.
Yes. I feel it's a bad idea. I feel they should be the other way around. Yes, this should be the other way around. Okay, so I'm not messing this up entirely, don't worry.
I'm choosing to purposely ignore things when it comes to you. There's just times where it's just easier that way.
Be surprised how many people say something very similar. Right, so there, just have you guys come this way.
Yes. Okay.
And across there. And then you guys go that way. That, and you guys go, oh, wrong way. Don't be bad. There you go. Good robots. Hello, robots. I finally moved into the robots' range of building stuff. There we go. Right, that will do that, that will do that, that will do that. The underground's here. I hate underground ghosting, doesn't work properly. I hate when robots do the thing you ask them to do and not the thing you want them to do as well. Okay, that'll work. So let's get there. Put that there. Yeah, put that there. At the very least, I'll get them operational. And put another one up here. Right, and power cables to the roboport. Damn you. Beep, beep. There you go. And down here, you need power. For now, that'll do, and you'll get proper ones in a moment. And there we go. Robots are making my conveyor belts for me. Okay, so that will do quite happily, and then we can have inserters. There. They have 3, so yeah, put them at the center. Inserters there. Inserters.
So why is that not working? Wait.
And then long arm inserters. There.
Are we auto-crafting electric furnaces?
I doubt it. I don't think we actually had them until recently.
We have bricks, right?
What's that?
We have
Bricks,
right?
yes. Bricks are automated, but I don't know if they're in the logistics network.
We need more. We need something a little bit.
We need everything. Everything. Loads more of everything. Give me that. And I have to ghost the rest of these because I ran out of actual ones to put in. There we go, and flip you around. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, that's them done. And then I just need access to, where is it hiding?
5 seconds.
Power poles.
Craft. These take 3 seconds. 10 of these guys.
This actually leaves perfect space for light bulbs as well. I didn't even realise that. And light bulbs.
Looking at. We need 10. We need 10. 10 bricks. Multiply by. 10 bricks. Multiply by 3.5. It's time for bricks. Divide that by 5.
Okay, there we
need 7.
Good. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sever these science lines and let them start using up the science belts so I can actually carry this stuff. Go.
Okay.
These labs can use up what they've got available, and then we can just pipe these down into the new science build, which I haven't finished yet, but it just needs the actual labs. What do you think?
That seemed like it was very difficult for you to say.
It was indeed. There you go. That should do the job quite nicely if you like it. Right, get these guys piped down where they're supposed to be. These can be on the first conveyor belt because it makes more sense. And you guys go there. And you guys go there.
I was like passing off.
I had a cat passing in front of me just then. And there goes the science. I mean, they're moving down, but they're not actually going to hit any labs yet. There we go. No! Damn robots! I apparently had 2 belts around and they went and met each other, the 2 science packs. Okay, that's that done. Right, so now we can grab these labs. Red and remove all of that. And the noise of the lab stops immediately. So hopefully they'll take the labs straight to the point where they're going to be installed. We should automate labs themselves really, shouldn't we? Green circuits, cogs and transport belts.
I mean, eventually I would like to automate everything.
Well, everything should be automated. That's kind of the rule of the game. Right, bring these here. And doop, 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 doop. Right, there are 2 conveyor belts just here that are empty. These are for the new science packs to go onto appropriately. I've just put them here as placeholders so you can see where they're supposed to be.
Alright.
They can be moved and reacquired and as needed. They're just literally there just to remind the separate ones. Are they going to bring back the science labs at some point? They took them to storage. I didn't brought them back yet. You know, you guys can. A better place for you guys to be than there. You should actually have been straight lines up here. Robot in the way. Why? There we go. And I have some labs on me. Where are they? Labs? Over there. 1,
I thought it reminded me of my
2.
squid base.
You what?
I thought it reminded me of squid base from the Factorio series.
Squid base was fun.
Squid
I like
base
squid
alpha.
base. Yeah, I like squid base. It was going to be an interesting one, I think.
Squid base alpha.
Ah.
So you're literally just like squid basing everything right now.
All the way to there? Yes. Down to there. Beep. There we go. And thank you. Auto save. Much appreciated. Okay, so this lab is more. There's actually more labs here as well now than there used to be as well. So we've actually increased our total amount of science throughput. Dun, 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 dun. And let's do a little bit of. You know what? I don't think it's powerful enough.
I don't even bother looking.
I just making weapons more powerful, basically.
No, I saw a flamethrower. That's enough. All we need to see to know what's going on here.
Right, how are we doing on this lot? You guys are doing really well, actually. Unfortunately, the labs are now more efficient, so the labs are actually using more of the research than we have available. Didn't think about that. Ah, fine. We'll probably have to up the blue science production at some point, but there's a smelter array right below it. What are these ones for?
That's the actual science itself.
Oh, okay. Right, I will get you an output line then. I assume output lines are just going to be here.
Yep.
Okay, so I get you a T junction there, so that it will end at the appropriate place.
Advanced circuits. We need more
Everything.
advanced.
Well, we start. Oh, we can't have bottom in yet because we haven't actually got the logistics spots. Request is yes, even. Bring you across here. And that. There you go. So once that pipes in, that'll do.
All the things that you're doing in this episode, don't do it.
But if you see us doing it, probably not a good idea to do it yourself. Don't do this at home.
Listen to people who actually use ratios and knows how to build their builds. I don't know, like Exterminator or Epwin. People who knows those things.
Yep. So, well, actually, Epwin doesn't really do ratios. He just builds overbuilds. So
it's fine.
I prefer the overbuilding
overbuilding
system.
is fine.
I prefer the overbuilding mechanism. It's like if you're gonna do it, overdo it.
Overbuilding is fine.
Yep. Okay.
Underbuilding.
Underbuilding is not a good idea, unless of course it's an underground belt, and it kind of has to happen. There we go. The production science is now flowing into the system. There we go. So we can actually start doing stuff that has the high-tech science, like for example coal liquefaction if we wanted it, which I don't think we really need right now.
With oil stuff.
Exactly. No, I don't know what's next. In certain capacity, we'd use production science. But pretty much everything we need next has actually a high-tech science requirement.
We're definitely going to be running into stuff that requires high-tech.
Pretty much all the research. And that's actually interesting right now, requires high-tech. Although, we are now able to do nuclear fuel reprocessing, which we should put our focus into next to get that Corvex system up and running pretty soon. In fact, I will set that going as soon as the flamethrower damage gets done.
Processing units, speed modules, high-tech science.
Right. Let's go. Where was it? Not that one. That's nuclear fuel reprocessing, which we can't do yet. Can't do the Corvex until we have the high tech. Which I think we should get to.
Speed modules. So we might as well do speed module.
Yeah, I'm looking for the sort of next thing on the list anyway. They'll be done in like 5 seconds with speed modules. I wish you could queue up science, it'd be cool.
There's a mod for that. It's actually called Research Queue. It's a really cool mod.
Well, the good news is by the time we actually get around to using these production science, it's actually going to be backed up to the labs. Well, might as well do all the modules, they're going to be pretty quick to do. Where are you? There you are.
There. Now it's...
Steel furnaces.
Yeah, the upgraded because production speed. What's that?
So we're not doing the electric furnaces automated, or... Ooh. These all steel furnaces, they are. Ugh. Our... we have gaps in our iron plate supply.
Oh. Yeah, we do.
All it's fine, so it's just literally a throughput on the actual things.
There's a chest of iron here.
I think that's from like episode 1 maybe.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Right, let's have a look at these guys, let's see how they're doing. We now have 29 on the good stuff.
Good stuff.
Unfortunately, the bad stuff has backed up so much now that the actual process has stopped.
Wait, what?
We have the steel chest is entirely full of 4,500 of the crap stuff we don't need.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to give it another steel chest to dump into that, and then at least I can keep reprocessing more stuff.
Yeah.
Until we can get around to having centrifuges up running.